Very good morning students. Today we are going to study fourth lesson of geography, that is air. And the means we know without air we can't live. That this is the one of the primary need of human being, that is air, water, food, like that. That is the maximum we need it, or we can't avoid even single minute without air we can't live. That is the situation. So we are going to study about air and how it is helping us, how we are getting the from where we are getting air, how it is circulating, all these things we are going to study. So this is the QR code of your lesson. Then we can see the subheading of the lesson. First one is composition of the atmosphere, where we can see air that is in atmosphere, and what is the structure or composition of atmosphere, in that what all types of air we can see or gases we can see, that it is we are going to study. Then next one, it is given about the carbon dioxide and the global sunscreen, like that things. And next one is structure of the atmosphere. The structure, when we are studying, we can see the picture, it is given the different levels and in which level we are facing getting some things. Our first one, that is the troposphere. The next one is the stratosphere. In stratosphere, that area we are using for flight flying and aeroplane and we can say helicopter flying. And we can see the mesosphere, then thermosphere and exosphere, and the content of the gases, which gases we can see in each level, like that things we will study. And we can see this some means small heading like that, each at every level, how much kilometers and details we will study in coming classes. Then weather and climate. What is the difference between weather and climate? We have seen that one in 6th standard also, weather and climate. Now we are going to study little more detailed way. In that, what all things it is helping the determining weather and climate. The first one, it is temperature. Next one is air pressure. Third one, it is wind. And in wind itself, we can see again 3 subdivisions: permanent wind, then seasonal wind and local wind. And we can see next one box, it is given about cyclone, nature's fury, that what it is cyclone and what is happening in the cyclone wind, and the continuation of the things which is deciding the temperature, that is means climate and weather, and the last point, it is moisture. And we can see the pictures also. And in the we are going to study in the moisture 3 types of rainfall also. And this is all about the lesson. So we are going to see one by one point, what is air and how it is needed and how we are getting all these things we are going to study. So the first paragraph, introduction part, we can see our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air called atmosphere. Please underline that sentence, first sentence. Our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air called atmosphere. If you are getting question like that, what is atmosphere or define atmosphere, then you want to write this answer. Once again, what is atmosphere? Our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air called atmosphere. All living beings in this earth depends on the atmosphere for their survival. For our survival, we need atmosphere. So you can underline that one also. All living being on this earth depends on the atmosphere for their survival, because without air we can't live. And it provides us the air we breathe and protect us from the harmful effects of sunrise. How it is needed for our survival? First answer, we need it is giving air for our breath. Second one, it is protecting us from the harmful effects of sunrise. Without blanket of protection, we would be baked alive in the heat of the sun during day and get frozen during the night. In the if this atmosphere was not there, surrounded the earth, then what will happen? We may baked in alive as a living person. We may baked in the daytime, and night time we may become frozen one, and keeping in the refrigerator, in that means in minus degree it will go. That is the real condition. So it is the mass of air that has made the temperature on the earth livable. So the means the atmosphere what it is. It is a mass of air. The atmosphere is a mass of air that has made the temperature on the earth to be livable. It is adjusting the temperature even daytime and night time, the coolness and heat also, that is adjusting with the help of this atmosphere or the gases which is included in the atmosphere. So we can see some of the interesting things it is given in sidewise. What is the role of carbon dioxide? We have seen that when the atmosphere, it is giving the temperature on the earth and it is making us to be living person or a livable condition in the earth. So what is the role of the carbon dioxide? We are going to see. Carbon dioxide released in the atmosphere creates a greenhouse effect by trapping the heat radiated from the earth, which is from earth the heat is coming, or from sun it is coming to earth and it is radiating it out. That time the carbon dioxide it is releasing and it is trapping this heat and making the atmosphere means a greenhouse effect on the atmosphere, and it is therefore called greenhouse gas. Which gas is known as greenhouse gas? Carbon dioxide. Please underline that one. That is used to ask us a one word question. And without it, the earth would have been too cold to live. Without a carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, the earth may become very cooler in not only in night time, daytime also, and which may not make us to we can't live on earth, that situation. Then however, when its level in the atmosphere increases, and if it is increasing, we need carbon dioxide, means we should not get it maximum. It is that level should be enough for to produce the atmosphere as a livable one, or producing the enough heat, that should be. Or if it is the level of it is increasing, then how it is increasing? Because of factory or the cars, what we are using, the fuel, different types of fuels like that. And what will happen? The heat retained increase the temperature of the earth, means already it is trapping the heat and making the earth to be heated one, means livable one, and the increasing the production of carbon dioxide. That's why the retain of heat also will be increase, and this process is known as global warming. So if you are getting question like that, what is global warming, then you can write the level of the carbon dioxide increases in the atmosphere due to the factory smoke or the car fumes, then it retained increase the temperature of the earth, that is called global warming. We can see the effect of global warming everywhere. And if you are thinking about even polar region, the ice, the polar region, it is filled with ice that is melting because of the temperature it is increasing. As the result of the sea level rises, causing flood in the coastal areas. That's why what is happening in the summer season especially, we can see that one, the not only in summer season but especially in summer season we can see the melting of the this snow, it is becoming maximum. That's why the earth sea level, water level, it is increasing and it is producing, or as because of that one we can see flood in the coastal area. And this may be drastic changes in the climate on a place, leading to extinction of the some plants and animals in a long run. And because of this one, this flood continuously it is happening, flood every year like that, slowly it will affect our climate, and it may make the some of the plants and animals to be removed from earth because of the salty water flood. So what we learned about the what is global warming, what is greenhouse effect, what is greenhouse gas, and what are the roles of carbon dioxide. If it is in normal level, how it will help us. If it is increasing, how it is affecting negatively. Both we have seen. Then we'll continue in next video, that is the composition of atmosphere.